Good morning, it's day 14 here on the Appalachian Trail. I'm Yolo. Y-O-L-O. Coming to you live from the NOC, somewhere down there. It is, I took a zero yesterday. I hiked 0.8 miles from Sassafras Shelter campsite to the NOC, where I was able to charge my batteries, get some restaurant food. Thank you to those who helped with that. And I stayed the night with some trail family that had a cabin not too far away. So we went there, showered, ate, had a good time, soaked my feet in Epsom salt. It was a good time. So I was able to do laundry and had breakfast this morning, and now I'm back at it. So thank you to my family that I've been traveling with and around for that blessing. Thank you so much. So cold weather is supposed to be coming back in, so I'll be freezing again. But last night I had a nice soft bed after a shower, so I was clean. I feel good. I'm out of breath though. Talk to you guys in a little while. Here's some interesting rock coming along the trail. And then you have this nice smooth stone that got shaved off, I guess. And look, there's a white blaze right there. But it's a little crazy how smooth it is. Anyway, heading north. Here's some more of that rock just around the curve from where that other one was. Let's just keep you guys with me for a few moments. Let's see what else we see around the next bend. You can hear the river maybe and see it down there. It's white water rafting. Here's some more of this rock face. It's just simply beautiful in its own terms. So good morning. Here's another beautiful rock formation right off the trail. We're going downhill now, so that's a little nice. Just want to shout out to all the people that are on the trail that are receiving trail magic. I just hope that everyone appreciates it, because these individuals do this out of the kindness of their heart for various reasons, and it's just a very nice gesture to receive some fresh fruit, a cold beverage, a hot dog or a hamburger or chips or whatever else. It's very, very kind of them to go out of their way to show love and appreciation to strangers that they may just only have a commonality with, and that's hiking or the love of the Appalachian Trail. Here we see, this is known as blowdowns. Trail maintainers come and cut the blowdowns out of the way so that we can get through. We've already had to crawl over several of them today, or crawl under, depending on what it is. So here you can see some other large species where they've cut the sections out so we can easily pass. Thanks again to the trail maintainers that maintain the trails for us hikers. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm sitting down at mile marker 142. We're climbing out of the NOC, and this mountain's a bare. So as you can see here, I've got my my protein powder candy bar, my Snickers. It's giving me the energy to get up here. But I have one more summit, and then we have a fall summit, and then another summit, and we'll be at the top. So a little bit further ahead. Hey guys, I'm stopping for a late lunch here at the Sassafras Shelter in North Carolina. There's several Sassafras shelters on the AT, but this one here is the one in North Carolina. This is a unique one because it has a double bunk. So you got an upper loft and a lower loft, and then the ground down here. We have all these cables and stuff hanging up. As you can see, these are for mice. So here's a pack proudly displayed on what we do when you're in the shelter, so the mice don't get your food. But we're coming out of the NOC. The temperature was fairly nice this morning, but they say the temperature is down in the 40s now, so it's rather cool. So I just wanted to give you an opportunity to see what the shelter is. And then you got the privy, which is the restroom, right over here. I'm not going to stay here tonight, but I just wanted to get in and get my jacket on. But here's the outside of it. But that's about it. I'll chat with y'all later after I eat. But guys, I've left Sassafras Shelter after eating my lunch, light lunch that is. When I got there, the temperature was somewhat warm. Of course, I was warm from hiking, but the longer we stayed there, the temperature was just continued to drop and drop and drop. So now it's a little bit below 40, but the wind is has kicked up and it's rather cool out here. So it is not very comfortable just sitting around. So I was leaving, and I met up with Strider, who was going down to basically do the same thing I did, just to get out of the wind, get a bite to eat, and then head on to Chia Bald Mountain, which is somewhere over here, right back here. We're going to try to stay just on the side of that, so we're going to crest it and then try to find a spot just over on the other side. So tomorrow it'll be downhill in the morning. And then trail friends are supposed to be having trail magic. They finished up their little section hike at the NOC, so they want to do some trail magic tomorrow morning, or tomorrow sometime, and they're going to do it at around 150.2 or 4, somewhere around there. There's a parking lot, and they're going to set up there and have their trail magic there. So looking forward to that. And we're going to be setting up in the cold tonight. The weather's coming in, and it's supposed to be dropping below freezing. Might get some rain, might get some snow or some sleet. So it's going to be a cool night, much different from yesterday when I was in a cabin, warm and toasty in a bed with sheets and everything. So again, I very much appreciate the opportunity to get off trail and take that zero and rest and be with some other fellow hikers. So I'm going to continue on, and I'll try to bring you in when we get camp set up, or when we're setting up camp. So I'll check back in later. Well guys, after many stops and breaks on the way up the top of this mountain, we have reached the pinnacle of Chia Knob. It is the climb out of the NOC. I've been climbing pretty much all day. Here you can see a fire pit with some logs. You can see the beautiful mountains, ranges. They're just layers and layers and layers. And now we're going to try to find a campsite. So, you know, it could be over here. It looks like there might be some flat spots over here, or just over the ridge a little bit to get off the top of the mountain here. But it's an achievement for the day. Your temperatures are going to drop, like I said, so we're going to have to keep the batteries and the water and the water filter inside my sleeping bag, so it will keep it from freezing, because you don't want the thing to freeze. So it would suck to have a frozen filter and can't rely on it. But Anyway, I am off to look for a perfect campsite. I think Strider is going to join me here in a little while. He's probably coming up the mountain now. But there is a survey marker for all you surveyors and the like, and it is right here. And then here's the Chia Bald sign. Saying we have arrived. All right, well, off to find a camp spot for tonight. I think I'm gonna move on for the night. I think I want to get another couple miles in and find a spot that's not so directly on top of the mountain. Strider is going to set up his tent here and have a wonderful, hopefully a wonderful view in the morning of all this. So I'm just taking a break, and then I'll head on down the mountain and maybe do another mile or two. This is all going downhill. Guys, we made it to 147.4, which is Locus Grove area. So this is where I'm pitching my tent. If you look over here on the other side of this hill is basically like a tent city. I don't know why you'd want to be on top of everybody, but there are numerous tents over here, and there's even more back in the woods. But I'm gonna be down here all by myself, so I don't have to listen to people's mattresses and people snoring and farting and getting up in the morning or zippers. So I'm going to set up my tent and try to call it a night. Finish cooking my supper, and I'll let you guys watch me put my tent up again. Well, guys, that wraps up another day. We did about 11.4 miles today. It was started out warm, and then it got very cool, and now it's getting cold. So it's about 37, 38 degrees right now. I'm getting ready to hit the sack, or crawl in my sack, and try to stay warm for the night. So I do pretty well. I've got this thing here. It's called a baklava. It's like a ski mask. It will cover up my nose area, and then if it gets really, really cold, I can also wear my toboggan. But from my neck down, it stays very toasty for the most part. Every once in a while I'll get a draft from my quilt, but besides that, I can fix that and then get right back to sleep. But today's was a success. Say goodbye to the girls, but I'll see them tomorrow because they're going to do trail magic. So they're going to make tacos. So that's going to be good. So look forward to seeing the tacos as a trail magic. That's something I haven't seen yet. So I think that's about it. I've wrapped up the night. I've got my water filtered. I'm getting ready to charge my electronics. I've had soup for supper, and that's it. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring that bell. It means a lot. It'll let others know about this channel as well. If you like it, I'm happy for you. If you're not, I'm happy for you as well. So it's not all the fancy glamour stuff that you may want to see, but this is the true AT that I'm trying to present to you, and also just let you know about people that I meet and the scenes that I see, so you can live it through my eyes. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yolo out.